Okay, welcome back to the AI Generated Podcast with Art and Ian. Today we have two experts on our podcast today. We have Kai Englert and Asher Greenbaum.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, it's great.
Wonderful.
Great day.
So these two are leading researchers in the newly expanding Chucklebug research. So, can you two tell me more? Like, what is a Chucklebug?
I mean, it's the first six-legged insect that we found that actually decides to burrow into people and laugh, and it causes them to.
Well, the question everyone wants to know is how do these chucklebugs actually go about their lives? You know, like what do they do? Why are they called chucklebugs? Yeah. And we have just the answer for you as the leading chucklebug experts. So really, what it comes down to is when people laugh, a chucklebug is formed. That's how it works.
Exactly.
It's like the tooth fairy. When you lose a tooth, the tooth fairy comes down and pays you a visit. It's just like that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Are these like physical objects? Like, could I touch a chucklebug? Are they like real things?
Well, that's just the thing. It's a chucklebug is whatever you make of it. It could be like it could be some ant you find outside that you find humorous, and it just gives you a fit of laughter. Or it could be like a family member, it gives you the chucklebugs. Because it says something really funny around the Thanksgiving dinner table. It's really ambiguous.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like how people say stomach bug, which is a sickness that causes you pain. A chucklebug, it's pretty much just that, but for laughter.
So, now, but you guys, as researchers in chucklebugs, you obviously have to study them. And how do you go about studying these things?
Well, you use all the science stuff like microscopes.
Yeah,
binoculars, stuff like that.
We've recently been running some trials where we take voluntary participants and we tickle them with feathers, and we see how many chucklebugs form. They're on a scale of 1 to 10. How many chucklebugs would they say they're feeling? It's really just like it's a state of mind. It's more of a phenomenon.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's better measured with a ruler, but we do use the 1 to 10 scale.
So
this is what I mean when I say it's really an ambiguous topic. And
yeah.
While we are the leading researchers, there's still obviously lots to be discovered.
I mean, there's many ways to measure chucklebugs. Because you can represent it as it's ambiguous, right? There are many ways they can be represented.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you were to explain what a chucklebug is to someone who's never heard of it before, like an alien who doesn't know what that is, how would you say it?
I would say if it had a physical manifestation, it would be almost like a centipede, but then each of the segments of the centipede are like little hearts. And the feet, the legs are like little spindly legs like a centipede, but instead of legs, they're just happy faces, And they really just bring joy to everyone that they pass by. Yeah. That's how I would describe it. That's how I see them in my mind. But, obviously it's kind of hard to have a sighting of them because they're more of a concept.
Interesting. Now...
Is that it? Yeah.
Ian, we just saw some chucklebugs the other day, didn't we?
Guess we did, yeah.
When we were...
What?
Never mind. We did not see any chucklebugs. I lied.
No, I'm sure you did. I'm
sure you did. I did. Well, did they have 115 legs?
Well, see, that's the thing. You may have not been sure that you saw them because, like I said before, people very rarely see them in their physical form.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
it appears differently to every single person.
I mean, when you do see them, it's kind of a life-changing experience, and I've never been the same since.
So when you experience the chucklebugs, is that when a chucklebug climbs its way inside of you?
Well, the thing is that it could be formed while someone is laughing, and then it jumps from person to person, burrows inside of your body, And
It's like how they say yawns are contagious.
exactly, yawns also have their own bug.
But then, wait. So does every like human action have its own bug?
That's correct, or that's what we think, what we believe.
Yeah.
So is there research being done on yawn bugs and I don't know, crash out bugs and crying bugs?
Crash out bugs.
Oh,
Well, you know, they don't all necessarily have to be bugs either. They could be like a crying octopus, because they live in the water. You know, it's really what you make of it.
right. Yeah. Swim through your tears.
See, with topics like these, it's really hard to research. So you'll have to understand that we are taking our time in
Yes.
researching all of
And
these different
we
topics.
we do need some more help for funding. So,
So
make sure to
you
visit our
listening-
website and donate some money.
You listening to the podcast, we need you.
Okay, we will make sure to have a Chucklebug research donation like
If you have any
in the description of
helpful,
the video.
if you have any helpful information to provide, you can leave it in the comments down below.
Right. Along with a donation of $10 or more. Thank you.
Optional.
Optional, but
We're a non-for-profit.
yeah, optional, not for profit, but highly encouraged, and it would be very beneficial to our research.
So, but then like, so how do you guys make money? Just researching Chucklebugs and it's all non-profit.
Well,
Like, what is your
it's
job?
It's non-profit because all of the profit that our research company makes just goes to our salaries. And stuff.
Cool. What do you?
So how many employees are there in your company?
Oh, just us.
2. But it could be more. We're always looking for the newest and brightest minds to help our team boost its innovation and success. I predict that within the next like 8 months, I would say, according to our figures, we'll be right up there with Apple and Amazon as some of the biggest companies in the world. Because the fact of the matter is that Chucklebugs affect every single person on the earth. Whether you realize it or not, it is part of you, and it's a fact of life that you cannot escape.
So, but like, how does your research benefit society though? Because like, how does knowing more about something that like doesn't actually hurt or help anyone, like, what does that do for society?
So
You know, that's a good question.
I found that in all the years I've lived on Earth, I've had a realization. Humans have an innate desire to discover the unknown. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you see a rock, you're gonna think like, what's under that rock? And then sometimes you'll pick it up, right? It's really comparable to like the search for the meaning of life. You know, everyone wants to know what the meaning of life is, and so obviously people try and find it out. You know, like some people think that's one of the main causes of religion. So it's really the same thing. You know, people want to know more about the Chucklebugs and why they exist, and so we are just trying to give people that answer.
Exactly. With just a small donation, you can know the answer.
My days.
So, obviously, me and Ian, we're big donators to the Chucklebug Foundation, right? So, are you guys charging? So you're finding out this stuff about Chucklebugs. Do you have to pay or donate to learn about this information?
Well,
Well, you know, labs aren't cheap. There's a lot of equipment that goes into this. As Kai said earlier, we need like microscopes and basically all kinds of scientific equipment.
yeah,
You know, you name a scientific equipment piece, we probably have it.
right. Like microscopes, rulers, binoculars,
Also,
things
to
like that.
our biggest donators, we create statues of them in your local parks. So keep an eye out, because we're really just trying to spread awareness of the cause, and we think that that's the best way to do it.
Right.
So
Does that answer your question?
yeah, but so you compared investigating into Chucklebugs to finding the meaning of life, right? So does that mean that you guys are in possession of information on par with the meaning of life?
I don't think we can disclose that.
Oh,
It's a little personal, I
Yeah.
think.
Asking so many questions.
okay. Well, you're on the podcast, so we have to ask you questions. Anyways,
Next question.
next question. I think I don't know. I just think that Chucklebugs. I don't know. A lot of people might not believe in Chucklebugs
Ooh.
or that like they're even like a real thing. Like, what would you say to those people?
Just haters.
Yeah, they're wrong. It's as simple as that. They don't know what we know. We are the leading researchers. We know what chucklebugs are, and we know that they exist. It's like just because someone's never seen like an earthworm before, like a newborn, they've never seen an earthworm, but we know that they exist.
We do.
Exactly.
It's like the
Just because they don't know something doesn't exist doesn't mean it's not true. Like, have you ever been to the moon?
No.
But you know it exists, don't you?
No, it doesn't exist.
It exists.
It exists.
Okay, well,
Because we've listened to the researchers
the
that have
They're correct.
looked
Okay.
at topics like that.
so I'll just whatever. I'll just give that one to you. It's fine. But so you mentioned you guys are researchers. Do you have a degree or anything, or you just?
Well, we're working on that
Yeah,
right
we
now.
we made our own university, and it's gaining some traction. We have a handful of students, like 2, but we're
A pair.
and about the same amount of professors. But we do have PhDs in the research of all kinds of emotional bugs. So
Right.
So are there other people out there who we could talk to who would be experts in other kinds of emotional bugs?
you could try and find another expert, but I think you're gonna have a really hard time.
So
Just
wait,
because-
what is the so you got what level of degree do you have PhDs in or no, you don't have anything.
No, they
you're
got PhDs from their own school.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have
Yeah.
PhDs from your own university.
They're called-
What is the name of your university?
Well, we haven't exactly decided yet.
We have a few
But
candidates for
we
the
do.
names.
I mean, the name will probably go to the highest donator, if I'm being honest here, but as it usually does. But
We have a couple names in mind, but that's really our leading idea.
right. So I mean, if you donate lots of money towards the research of Chucklebugs and to our university, you
Things-
might be the namesake.
Things could go really well for you.
So, but then so you guys are clearly just expanding to be like, I don't know what to call it. Like educational in like how do you say it? Research
Institution.
institutions. You guys are establishing all of it, right? Because you have a foundation for research. You have your own university. How is this changing your life that you're like creating such a big impact?
Well, our research is centered around Alaska, which you may or may not know. There's not a lot of people there, so we're really trying to kind of boost the population there, and we think that the best way to do it is through our educational programs.
Right. And we're also looking into cloning people, so we know that in Alaska, you could triple, quadruple the population in a matter of years, a handful of years. We could have a huge population of Alaska to test on. And
Now, let me predict your next question. You might be wondering, why Alaska? We went there one time and it just felt kind of empty. It felt kind of sad, a little cold, So we really just decided to make that our life's mission. And
Populate Alaska.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Hit the nail on the head.
But why do you want to populate Alaska?
Like I said, it
It's
just
kind of empty,
it seemed kind of
want to see it full of people.
Okay.
It needed
Yeah.
more
More
chucklebugs.
chucklebugs, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, Chucklebugs.
so you're saying that more
I mean,
people there are, the more Chucklebugs
I mean,
you'll
the
find.
Alaskan
Right.
chucklebug is it's actually an endangered species, and I mean, according to the leading wildlife researchers, it's in heavy, steady decline, and it has been for many years now.
Okay, so you mentioned cloning people to boost the
Right.
population. So how exactly would that work?
Well, we have a few ideas. So, one idea one hypothesis that we have is that humans are just like worms, right? If a worm gets split in
You
half,
have a worm right here, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right, bro.
Our resident worm.
So exactly, like if we took this guy over here, we split him in half.
For those of you listening, they were referencing Art Grumans. I continue.
Yeah. So you split him in half, and then his left side will grow a new right side, and his right side will grow a new left side. But we've also been thinking that you could also do this technique horizontally or diagonally.
That's where it gets a little more nuanced though, because you get different kinds of people depending on which way you slice the person.
Exactly, right?
We really don't know.
Exactly. We don't know how the legs will grow a new half without having pieces of that half. You know, if you go vertically, a vertical slice, you have everything on each side. Sorry right?
Sorry for getting too technical for
Yeah, sorry. We're just diving into the science a little bit, but
And really it is full
Yeah.
circle. Because for someone to regrow half or more, theoretically, of their body, especially without the brain, they really need to have the motivation to do so. And that ties right back into the Chucklebugs. The more Chucklebugs there are in their surrounding environment, the more able they'll be
Yeah.
to create a clone of themselves.
Exactly.
It's
So-
as simple as that.
so as we clone the citizens of Alaska, they'll generate more Chucklebugs, and those more Chucklebugs will help them clone even more.
And hopefully, with time, we can make an Alaska too. That's really the goal.
Sequel.
Wait, okay. I have one question about all of this. Is there any techniques you're using to help people clone other than just cutting them in half, or are you literally just cutting people in half and then they grow back on their own, or is there other things you have to do?
Well, like I said earlier, there's some volunteers for our experiments where we tickle them with feathers, and we've seen that really has.
It's a profound impact.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, so you tickle them with feathers
And you cut them in
you
half.
Yeah.
to create enough Chucklebugs, so when you cut them in half,
They can
they can
themselves.
regrow themselves. Interesting.
And they can make more
Wait,
Chucklebugs.
these were volunteers, correct?
Yeah.
They
like,
were-
like
they
I
were
specified.
volunteers.
Let me make it very clear. This is a voluntary process.
going.
And actually, those of you listening, we're gonna pick one lucky listener.
Biggest donator.
The biggest, no, of all the listeners, we will be finding the smallest donator, and they will be automatically volunteered to be a part of this research.
You can't make a monetary contribution to the research. You can donate your body instead.
You also have to press subscribe, hit the like button, and leave a comment that says your favorite experience with Chucklebugs.
But then, okay, so you're earlier, just a second ago, you were saying you were going to create Alaska 2. Can you tell me more about that?
Well, like I said earlier, Alaska's a little bit cold and empty, so we're thinking about moving the second one to somewhere a little warmer and more populated. So we're probably gonna put it adjacent to Florida.
Would it be in the ocean?
Well, no, actually, the ocean. I realized something. All of the land sits on the ocean. It's right up even with the ocean. So I think we need to expand to a 3D perspective. I say we put a couple of stilts down and put Alaska above Florida.
Right.
On top of Florida. So it's like a second floor.
Florida's too high
Yes.
anyway.
Oh,
The
Florida.
second floor is
Florida.
So Alaska 2, second Florida.
So
But-
would it be Alaska 2 or Florida 2?
Florida will be about the
I don't
same.
think it'll be named either of those things. It'll probably be the name of our second highest donor.
After our university, of course, or our college.
Now,
That's our plan. Yeah.
okay. And why? Wait, so you want to make Alaska more populated, but then you want to make it so populated you can make a new state that'll be built on top of Florida.
Exactly.
And it'll have enough electoral votes so that we'll have Alaska and Alaska 2 will make up more than half of the electoral college. I think it'll really balance things out for the United States.
We won't go any further into our political plans.
Yeah. We're not running for president, vice president
If
in
you
the
have-
next 5 years, at least until Alaska 2 is finished.
Yeah.
So,
Like I said, 8 months is one of the time frames we have, but for our bigger project, it's going to take at least a few days more than that. So,
Okay.
stay tuned, but
So and then, actually, wait. You said you won't disclose what you do with the political power, but I'm saying so you want to make Alaska and Alaska 2 so populated that it controls the entire country, basically.
well, I wouldn't say that. I would say out of their own.
how
Their
the system
own
works.
free will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of their own free
like
will,
we
they
said,
would
it's all
control the
voluntary.
country.
And controlled is really a harsh word.
Yeah, that's a really harsh way to put it. I mean, we're not in control, right? We're just helping people.
Yeah, like neither of us are in full control. We're going to split the power.
Exactly.
So
Just like the two halves of the Roman Empire previously in history.
Okay, but what will you do with your? So currently you have two students and two professors in your university. Do you expect that number to increase with all the new cloned people in Alaska and then Alaska 2 in the future?
You bet.
So do you think there would be a lot? How many students do you expect to be in the starting the fall semester in 2026?
Well, it'll be at least more than 2. We're expecting.
It'll be somewhere between 2 and a trillion. But,
We're not super clear, but that's a gruff estimate.
but yeah, that's as best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the population of Alaska and Alaska 2 will get decreased tuition for
Yes.
in-state, and also for our highest donators, they will get some better dorms, better classes as well.
Oh, I forgot to. I had this question earlier. At your university, do you plan to offer any courses that aren't directly related to Chucklebugs or cloning?
We're thinking about it.
Yeah.
We might start a philosophy class. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I think really the Chucklebugs are the most important, and as well as cloning. I mean, the other things are not as prioritized for us. Maybe we're doing some research into brain chips, and
Yeah.
but other than that, it's not super clear.
Brain trip. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But for those of you who are more artistically inclined, like art here, we're gonna have an interpretive dance class as well.
Right.
So
And-
it's really
yeah.
it's perfect for everyone.
We're hoping on sending an interpretive dance team to the 2028 LA Olympics later this decade as well. So
You'll have that to look forward to.
So and then, how will their college sports be? Like, how will the football team be? Like, do you expect them to be good or this upcoming year? Because I mean, there's 2 of you, but then you're expecting a lot more recruits, obviously. So like,
I mean, I feel like they only need like one recruit.
Yeah,
This
right.
guy recruited like 16 times.
So
we're gonna have one
Yeah.
captain and one player.
right, and we'll just clone that one player.
Exactly.
That's pretty much.
But interestingly enough, we did have a plan for this. You know how we're making a second Alaska,
Yes.
which will be renamed to the second highest donator. We're also gonna make a football to go along with our second state. So stay tuned for that. We're working out the rules. But we
a
think
new sport.
there's gonna be 2 footballs
Right.
in play at the same time. And
Alaskan football.
they're gonna have 4 points instead of 2.
Okay.
It's like 4-dimensional football. But
Oh.
so yeah, that'll be one of the classes as well. But obviously that's still in development.
So you guys have so many
Exciting stuff.
interesting plans.
Right.
How did you get your start in this? So obviously you were researching Chucklebugs, but then you clearly have all this figured out. So how'd you first learn about Chucklebugs, and then also how did you convert that into your current career path?
Well, we laughed. Somebody wasn't paying
It was
attention.
Sorry.
like when Newton, when the apple fell on his head. It was
Yeah.
just that kind of eureka moment for us, and ever
Yeah.
since then, it's brought a lot of prosperity. I think the Chucklebugs, they really inspire you to make these big decisions.
Yeah. you know, and then as we walk you through, it's just all uphill from there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's been wonderful talking to you. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you later.